Alright guys, it's Pokemon Silver, I'm JC4R, and this is not Olivine Town, this sign should tell me. It's Azalea Town. Alright, good. Because I put text on screen, I was like, I hope that's right. But it's where people and Pokemon live in happy harmony. I've also decided to change things up a bit because thanks to editing last session, I know exactly that I need to stop, kill a bunch of trainers on a route, and for certain areas, it is just going to be better to be fast-forwarded. So progress is going to be far more on our side in these future things. But, yeah, the reason I thought Olivine is because that was where I was on my 3DS playthrough, so that was why I got confused. And also, because 3DS playthrough, I realized how tight the space management is, so it's not my imagination. What is this? Why is there a signpost by your house? What? Charcoal kiln? I don't know what that means. But you can't go to the gym. I heard that it's tasty. Aren't you glad I told you that? Absolutely. Does it? The Walking Bug Pokemon Encyclopedia. I think we just found a name for the part then. Because I'm not going to be honest. Okay, let's try that sentence again. I've been trying to think on how to name these parts, and it's been kind of difficult because of, a lot of the stuff I have is better fit for, like, shooters. Anyway, progress. Who are you? Gold, eh? You want me to make some balls? Sorry, but that'll have to wait. Do you know Team Rocket? Ah, don't worry, I'll tell you anyhow. Team Rocket's an evil gang that uses Pokemon for their dirty work. They're supposed to have disbanded 3 years ago. Anyway, they're at the well, cutting off Slowpoke tails for sale. So I'm gonna go give them a lesson in pain. Hang on, Slowpoke, old Kurt is on his way! Alright, so right back here is this little tree, which you will get apricorns from. If you give him apricorns, he will turn them into balls. So that's what the context is for that. Now, the thing about giving him apricorns to make balls is that it takes one whole real-life day for him to make it. So basically, you could just grab that same, and the berries and stuff, take one in-game life day to come back as well. So if I go back over here, where are you? Right here. It's been a week, but more than a week. See, we got our Poison Cure berry back. Or a Piston Cure berry. So, you could basically just grab that same thing, and there's like every single different color that can turn into a different type of ball. A lot of the balls aren't even any good, but they're there if you want free balls. He can make them for you, and you feel like waiting a day. Hey there, Gold! The guards up top took off when I shouted at them. He just has to yell. But then I took a tumble down the well. I slammed down hard on my back, so I can't move. I'm standing up. Rats! If I were fit, my Pokemon would have punished them. I can't be helped. Gold, show them how gutsy you are in my place. Well, before I do that, here's actually where we're gonna get our next team member. So we are gonna hope this is it, please. God, I thought it was gonna take forever. Okay, so yeah, despite this being the Slowpoke well, the Slowpoke only have like a 12.5% chance, I think, of actually showing up. I'm really worried this is gonna kill him, but I'm sure it won't. So yes, we want Slowpoke. Alright, we're not about to do that again. Originally, and when I say originally, I mean the very, very first time I played this, I was holding out for Gyarados to be my go-to water Pokemon, because that's usually what I do. The problem with that is, you're gonna get Gyarados super, super, super late in the game, and it's just near fucking impossible to, you know, deal with going without a water type for basically majority of the game. So I was like, Slowpoke's pretty cool, I'll use him. And sure enough, Slowpoke was what worked. It's not at all what I would normally use, but considering the way things are, it's worked out pretty damn well. Hooray. I was beginning to wonder for a minute. So yeah, Slowpoke's our third member. Now, unfortunately, that does not mean the cutaway is gone, because since it's a level 6, that means I gotta grind it up just a little bit. And because I found it basically impossible to get a good name for Slowpoke, I saw someone opted the idea of, the stadium way of just modify the name a little bit. So in this case, split the name in half and then put the second half first. And I was like, alright, Pokeslow, I can get behind that. Obviously, it's going to evolve into a Slowbro, but I don't really care for changing it to Bro Slow, so it's just going to say it's Pokeslow forever. Now, what I would love to do is I would love to do something kind of like the whole Name Raider site, because, like, I think it would be cool to have an archive of just straight up good nicknames for Pokemon that people could look at and get inspiration from, because that's the kind of stuff I like too. The problem with that is the Name Raider one that's, famous top result on Google is hardly ever updated and is usually filled with a bunch of stupid joke answers. So I don't like that. I also dislike the people that try and make Tumblr or little web pages about it, because those ones are like posted once, majority of the nicknames are bad, and then they never update it, so I don't like that either. I want something that can be updated like user submitted, so like Jeffrey can tell me his choice, I could be like, right on. No repeat answers, some bullshit like that. That's the kind of stuff I wish would exist. I wouldn't care if I was running it. I don't know how to, but that's what I want. So for right now, I'm going to grind Slowpoke just a little bit. Alright, so I fought 2 guys, and then I decided, fuck this is literally retarded, I might as well just keep going. Because the amount of experience they're giving me, it's going to take all damn night for me to get them up even a single level. So, darn, I was standing guard up top when some old coot yelled at me. He startled me so much that I fell down here. I think I'll vent my anger by taking it out on you. Alright, I didn't really actually need to read that at all, but yeah. Yeah, no, that's what I would like. I would like someone to do some proper Name Raider based site where you can actually get good nicknames. Like the one I saw that I really liked, Slowpoke related, was a nickname for Slowking that was Brainwash, because psychic plus water, brain plus, you get it. I really like that one. But I think that works a lot better for Slowking, because the whole fact that its attention is more so on its head than anything else. So I feel like it just works better in that way. But yeah, and then like for Rattata, one nickname that I really like is Eradicate. It's just, Raticate but with an E in front of it. It's like, oh, that's clever. Like, I like clever stuff. What really annoys me was I remember there being one for like Magmar, and it was like everyone that just said Butthead. And I was like, that's it. That's all you guys got. You've got nothing good to say. You're just gonna say Butthead because his head looks like a butt. That's it. That's the kind of stuff that puts me off. And then for Jinx, it's just Nicki Minaj over and over, and it's like, you're really digging the unfunny hole here. So I want something better. And like, I appreciate that those people on whatever, like I've seen Tumblr pages and I've seen other pages do something similar. And like, they'll try and look at the background information and stuff like that to devise why the name should be the way it is. I'm like, okay, I appreciate that. But the thing is, they come up with like 4, and those answers came up with like 6 years ago, so you're never gonna get any other new ideas. If you don't like one of those 4, tough shit, that's it. See, like, here's one I could do for Zubat. I don't want to do that. Like, because Zubat was another one, Acrobat. It's a bat, it's fast, Acrobat, there you go. But one that I never saw anyone else do, I just thought of it myself, because I'm a fucking... It's not even any good. But when Pokemon Go came out, and I was like, I got a Zubat, what should I name it? So I chose Osborne, after Ozzy Osbourne. Because, the whole bat incident. But, like, there's an idea. And it's like, I could come up with a better idea later down the line. But, you kind of have to be able to do that. And, like, Ekans, there's one. everyone wanted to just, or like, the thing, I think it was Arbok, and everyone was like, Cobra! Because it's Arbok backwards. It's like, it sure is. No, I can't do it. He's a level 11. Screw it. Yeah, let's just let Lita keep going. So I named mine Trouser, because Trouser Snake. But it also works because that's what, like, it also doubled as a reference to Platonic, because that was what they named their little snake dude. They called him Trouser, and it's a little snake wearing pants, and it's literally, I don't have cut. And it's the cutest fucking thing. So, you know, I really like that. But that wasn't exactly something that I saw many people do. And, yeah, just... Oh, I want there to be a way where I can look at cool nicknames. Am I gonna die this turn? Is the poison gonna get me too? No, I can still do it. I got this. One hit. You're out of here. There we go. See, as I was like doing the grinding, I was thinking, and I was like, you know, I never stopped and grinded for Magikarp. Magikarp I took straight through Mount Moon, and that was that. Which, well, we're gonna go heal real quick. Alright, so what I was gonna go on about was, I do feel like this game's kind of laid out differently from Red, where, you know, you're running through Mount Moon, and that basically gets you leveled up quickly. Granted, I kind of cheated when it came to Misty, but the point is, like, by the time we got to Misty, everyone was, like, in their 20s as to where, and I had a team of, what, 4 of them already, I think? It could have been 5 if yeah, it was 4, because I didn't get the Pikachu yet. Which, honestly, I think was a better idea to get Pikachu later anyway. I feel like it complicated things a lot. You can take him. Oh, well, maybe he's complicating it. But yeah, like, I had a team of 4, and they were all in their 20s, and then we fucked up Misty like it was nothing else. As for right now, we've got 3 of them, and no one is 20. Like, why? Now, Curse is going to be our best friend, because that's basically what's going to make Slowpoke super useful. Obviously, he's got absolutely nothing to lose as far as speed to begin with, and he's kind of weird where he's technically... Slowpoke is better as a physical attacker, but when he evolves, he turns into a special attacker. So for the moment, something like Tackle helps out a lot. Yeah, we're not doing that, because something like Leech Life or Bite would do quite a bit of damage to us. We can go ahead and put him to sleep. Or we can't! But yeah, that's the idea. We want to try and protect Slowpoke for the moment. But like, look at this. Our highest guy is a level 16. Before, when we were at Misty, we had a full fucking Gyarados. And we know you go through like 2 dungeons. Like, I really feel like in comparison to, hell, even this game, that the dungeons are... This game is not very generous with leveling you up. Point blank. And Sun and Moon isn't either. Because that was the thing that really irked me, was that just the pacing of it was terrible, because it's like, hey, here's the final boss of the 3rd area. And like, his dudes were in like the 30s, and then you go to like the 1 dungeon in the entire game. There's no other fucking dungeons, basically. There's like 2. And then at the end of that 1 dungeon, the Pokemon are in their 40s, and I'm like, do you really expect us to level up 10 times with 6 Pokemon in the course of 1 dungeon? Because that's not happening, and that really pissed me off. It had terrible pacing. And on top of that, the final boss, so to speak, of the 3rd island, like, that was right after a dungeon 2, which you basically you beat that dungeon, fight that boss, then you fight another boss, then you go to another dungeon and fight another boss, like time after time after time there. And they expect you to basically like get up about 15 levels, and it's insane. Like, I don't know how the pacing is. Currently in Ultra, I am not that far. I only just started the 3rd island. And I miss triple battles. And it's really, really frustrating to look up anything about Ultra because it's like either incorrect information, not information, or information about the originals. And it's like, this is not useful at all or good. You know, I didn't switch out to Slowpoke, did I? Fuck. Oh well. That's what I get for not paying attention. How are our guys looking? I'm getting caught up in conversation. Yeah, we didn't switch out. We'll be alright. It was just one Zubat. Hell is. Hey, I see a block I can push. Huh. I've never paid attention to that before. I've never come back here before, I don't think. And if I have, it's been a long time. But yeah, Slowpoke is our main guy. Poop on my face. I guess we'll just keep going, guys. I did think about doing heart gold in place of just regular gold, and then regular silver. Because I was like, oh, maybe I could just do the remakes, you know, because I've got Fire Red's done, I own Omega, and it's like, well, I could do a Gen 2 remake, and that would balance it out. The problem with that, though, is I've never actually played the Gen 2 remake, so when I considered it, I was like, there's no guarantee it's going to work the exact same way, so I shouldn't chance that, because it could turn, you know, movesets change differently. So for example, Mud Slap wasn't a TM. You know, you're not getting that from beating Falconer, you're getting fucking Roost. So, yeah, we're just going to have to go ahead and speed this up a lot. Ready? So Curse is a magical move where if you're Ghost type, you put a Curse on someone, and if you're any other type, you do the whole attack, defense, speed trick, so. But Curse is a fantastic move. It was like, when I first saw that in Stadium 2, I was like, oh my god, this is fucking awesome. I love the little animation, the little fucking dude that's like laughing and then sucking away your HP. Like, that's so cool, I love it. I feel like Curse is one of the more underappreciated gift moves out there. It is fantastic. I love it to pieces. And it's also cool if you can tie Curse with something like Pain Splitter, Recover, or Citrus Berry, or anything like that. That's a good way to get it. Do what you want it to do, and then not cost you everything you have. You did okay today, Brad, but wait until next time. I do okay every day. Yeah, Team Rocket was broken up 3 years ago, but we continued our activities underground. Now you can have fun watching us stir up trouble. Way to go, Gold! Team Rocket has taken off. My back's better too, coincidentally. Let's get out of here.